Good afternoon. We're learning more about how long it took police to figure out what was going on after a teen was found shot to death inside a UNM dorm room Friday morning. News 13's Annalisa Pardo is in the Newsplex with answers from state police.
It wasn't the shooting that police first responded to. The first indication that something was wrong was an alarm at a hall some distance away from where the shooting took place.
It was a very dynamic situation. There were multiple calls, and we didn't know at the time whether they were connected or not, so that had to be vetted out. So yeah, it did take a minute to figure out what was going on.
Investigators say around 1:30 a.m. on Friday, UNM police responded to an alarm at Mesa Vista Hall, finding broken windows and blood. Another red flag came in about an hour later when UNM Hospital called police, saying a 19-year-old says he was shot somewhere on campus, but wouldn't say where. Shortly after that, between 2:30 and 3 a.m., investigators say UNM police were sweeping nearby buildings, including the Casa del Rio dorms. That's when officers found 14-year-old Michael Lamont shot to death inside a room in the Gila building with no other witnesses to the shooting around. Then, around 3:30 a.m., UNM sent out their first Lobo alert, warning people to stay away from the Casas del Rio, but they say it still wasn't immediately clear what was going on.
We were looking at when we need to issue an alert and what information we have that we can issue a valid alert. Several calls that were coming into our dispatch center, so we were trying to vet those out to see if they were connected or not.
UNM police called for investigative help about 15 minutes after their Lobo alert went out, and about an hour later, state police arrived on scene to take over by 4:45 a.m. And a couple hours after that, the shelter-in-place Lobo alert went out, warning people about an at-large armed suspect. State police tell us they ID'd John Fuentes as the suspect between 9 and 10 a.m. and arrested him in Los Lunas by 2:30 in the afternoon. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Annalisa. At 5:30, hear more from UNM police about how they're thinking about campus security after the shooting, just 3 weeks before fall term begins.